Dan and Shay.
What up, boys?
How are you, buddy?
What is that?
I don't know. I was playing the drums.
That was a nice groove that came in there, man.
That sounded so cool. It's
Got
like
me
Dan
rocking.
and Shay.
How are you? Hey, we've been playing this new song this morning. Congratulations. What was the Oh, I get it. You were putting this in. It just hit me right now. Because I follow both of you guys on Twitter and Instagram. And so you put up the plus as a new song coming out.
Yes.
It just means Dan plus Shay.
You got it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Because before this song came out, I started, because the song's Tequila. And if you haven't heard it so far, this is some of Tequila from Dan and Shay.
This is like the original version.
Yeah. This is one of the rough copies at the very beginning.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should see the music video for this one.
Tequila! I love
We
it.
should have put out that version. It's so much better.
That's good. No, here is, if you've missed it, this is Tequila from Dan and Shay.
I taste tequila, baby, I still see
Gotta get it
you
in time.
cutting up the Florida sorority
Nailed it.
t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, slamming on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you when I taste tequila.
Listen to that right there.
There it is. Not as good as the original Tequila.
I would agree.
There it is.
Tequila. No, that's good. It's good. It's good. So this is like the first of a whole new deal, right? Whole new project for you guys?
Yeah, man. We haven't put out music. I feel like it's been like 2.5 years now. It's crazy.
Well, to the listener, again, you're so inside of it.
Right.
You're
Exactly.
so inside your world.
Yeah.
We feel like we've been getting songs pretty regularly because not everybody buys an album now, which
True.
is the whole world's changed.
It's true.
You've been in my heart forever, for 2.5 years. I know it's
So
felt like
kind.
forever. That's because you've made music, right?
Yeah, it has been. It feels good to be in the studio, man. We've been, I don't know, we've been recording, writing a lot. I think we wrote like 80 or 90 songs for this project.
We wrote a
so
lot.
It's like we're in that process now of narrowing them all down. So it's a difficult part of the process, but it's exciting. It's cool to get new stuff out there, and we're fired up, man. You know,
This
winter break.
Tequila song, who wrote this?
We wrote it with our friends Jordan Reynolds and Nicole Gallion.
So I know Nicole pretty well, and Nicole
Yeah.
hit me up the other day. And she was Nicole Gallion. She's written just recently. She wrote the Kenny Chesney song, "All the Pretty Girls."
Yeah.
She lots of songs. She was like, "Hey, let me get some tickets to that $1 Million show at the Ryman," because you guys are playing that with us too.
Yep.
I was like, okay. So I have cool friends too. You
There
guys,
you
you guys have all the
Killing it,
cool
dude.
friends.
No,
She
Nicole's
was,
great, man. She's been one of our favorite writers since we moved here. There's a picture of us, like one of our first songwriting sessions together in Nashville. We have our hair was even more ridiculous. I don't know. Has it gotten worse?
Over the
gotten
Christmas
worse.
break, mine's gotten out of control.
Yeah, you guys
It's
got a
out of
little
place.
money and got a little hairdo. Like that's what happened with you two. Because the more money you get, the crazier your hair's been.
Some
There you
people
go.
get teeth. We got the I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. Nicole's amazing though. She's one of our favorite writers. She's on that the Lee Bright song "Boy" as well.
Do you guys have fake teeth?
No.
I do. These are fake. These
They look
four are
good,
fake.
man.
And I never
that's
had
the-
my teeth fixed growing up. I
Yeah.
never went to the dentist.
Yeah.
Now they're fake. My hair still. I have all my hair, which is good. You guys have all your hair too.
Yeah, for right now. Yeah. All the product I keep using, I don't know how good that is for my hair, but we'll see.
Look at you two, both
For now.
married now.
Look at us.
crazy,
We're trying to
dude.
grow up, man. You know, that's why we wanted to put out something mature, you know, and talk about, you know, tequila. So
But when I taste tequila, baby, I still see you cutting up the Florida sorority t-shirt.
Is this? Did you guys write? Did you write about each other? Is this about you two's meeting?
yes.
It's a whole thing. You know, that's why we put the plus sign out there first. You know,
That
It's,
plus sign
you know,
threw
so-
me. I was trying to figre out the title of the song. I just could have asked, I guess. I just could have texted him like,
Could hit
hey.
us up.
But still, I like to figure things out. But that's what it just meant. It meant you guys
Detective.
had something
Yeah.
new. I'm terrible.
We're
at that.
adding something to your life.
So, man, how did you? The first time you guys met, what was the deal with that?
We met in Nashville, man. We met at a house party, and one of our mutual friends was like, "Hey, man, this guy is having a house party tonight. If you want to go." And at that time, both of us
house
were
party?
We're very short on money, yeah. So house parties
His
were
name
like
was Sam
that was the
Hunt?
way to go. Yeah, his name was,
It was
Sam.
the one he wrote about.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was.
right.
It was actually the party, the legendary one. But it was cool, man. We went over there, and I hadn't met Dan before, but I'd heard, you know, about them. Like it was kind of a whole group of friends, and so I went over to the house party, and they didn't have heat in the house, so they had like draped, you know, these sheets over the living room. So I walk in there for the first time, and it was like the greatest vibe, though. Even though, you know, we all didn't have a lot of money, we had friendship. We had
Oh,
friendship.
yes, and that'll warm you.
It
And that'll
wasn't-
warm you up,
It
you
wasn't
know?
a great. The house wasn't a great vibe. He's being kind. It was a really bad.
But it wasn't
vibe.
your house.
I was renting the house.
Okay,
I
so
found
was
the
it
house.
your
Yeah.
house?
I found it on Craigslist. I moved here and I had no money, and it was like
You were
I don't know,
throwing the house party.
$100 a month to rent this place. I mean, it literally had no heat, no AC. The locks on the doors didn't work. It was a rough spot. That area is probably like $900,000 houses now.
I saw a picture, Dan. Dan and Shay are here, by the way. No, not I wouldn't talk about those pictures. But I saw another picture.
I texted those to you, so we're all good. It's all good.
It was Dan and Shay fans standing out in front of a house.
Oh yeah.
That would be the house.
Yep.
How do they know where the house is?
We've been trashing that house for years now.
Yeah.
Which I kind of feel bad about it. I hope the guy that owns those houses, like, because we've said like the address
507
a million
Morton
times.
Avenue.
507 Morton Avenue.
Yeah,
they should
that's
make that a historical property.
They should, dude. Like people
Or
take
like-
pictures in front of it
or
and stuff.
condemn it. I don't know.
Hey, look what the value is of 507 Morton Avenue right now.
This guy is like, I mean, we would literally talk about it all the time on the radio and stuff, and be like, man, yeah, we had this terrible house. Like Dan, like he's like, it was awful. Like we didn't have heat or anything. This guy's probably thinking like, what the heck, dude? Like just trashing my house. Like he's probably looking for new tenants now. And
Oh, he's killing it, man. He's got people taking pictures outside his house now. He's all right.
What's Zillow say it's worth now?
$250,000.
$250,000?
Oh, look at that.
Wait, what do you have? $932 a square foot? No,
You
a
got
month. A month.
That's the rent.
$250,000. Yeah, they want
Yeah.
$250 for it.
He
You gotta-
said he
you gotta
bought
buy
it
it
for he bought it for $30,000.
Wow.
He bought it for $30,000. I mean, Nashville's come up. And
What
this-
are you
this
guys
place
doing
is-
with your money?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I don't know.
Shay,
That's a good. I gotta get a phone call. I'm not really sure.
Ah.
I got a baby, man. That's what I'm doing with my money.
are you putting money in for the babies later in life already? Are you
I am.
come on.
I am.
college education?
Shay's,
Are you
I
all-
didn't go to college, so I'm going to send my son to
Exactly.
college fund.
It's the I didn't go to college. You need to be smarter than your dad fund. So yeah, no, I've been putting away money, trying to be smart with it. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I have people, that know what to do with money. I just try not to spend it.
hair people, money people.
Yeah, hair people and money people. That's what you need.
When you get money, you
Yeah, I
both
need
of those.
I need a tooth person now. A teeth.
I have a
tooth
great
person?
tooth person.
Is it tooth or teeth?
I think it's a dentist.
No,
No, that's not correct.
my
no.
guy. Do you know Caroline Cutbirth, who is married to a Thousand Horses lead singer?
Yep.
And was in Angels. What was that group she was in back in the day? Remember that? What was it called?
Oh, Touched by
Stealing
an Angel.
Angels.
At Caroline
not
Hobby.
Touched by an Angel.
Caroline
Abby
Hobby
was at her house last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So her dad did my teeth.
Oh,
her
okay.
dad's a famous.
Dude, didn't her dad get like attacked by a shark?
Yeah.
That's insane.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
We're just really going for
That's
it right
incredible.
now. It's perfect.
Yeah. Amy's gone. She's with her kids. So I'm like, it's like
all
other
good.
co-hosts.
No,
We're
he was
all-
in the Bahamas or something.
Yeah, and he got like
What?
eat up by a shark.
he was,
He's
like,
alive. He's
on
still
his
alive.
face.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
That's like the craziest thing in the world. Like we were, I think in the Bahamas, we had a pretty close encounter with a turtle.
Dude, I had a turtle too.
Dude, they're
They're huge.
like, hey, let's go have a good time.
Yeah.
Play with some turtles. They don't tell you that they're bigger than you are.
I compared them to Ninja Turtles.
They
like the thing
are.
floated up, and I was like, "It's Raphael from
Yep.
Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles." It was that big.
Dude, they are. And people would like tell you like it's so cool, it's magic. Yeah.
It's good.
Not that kind of
No, it's-
magic.
I grew up in Arkansas on lakes. They're
Yeah.
snapping turtles. You
Same.
don't look
It's
at water
terrifying.
turtles.
No, those guys are bad vibes.
Yeah, they're
They're
bad.
hu- I could have hugged it with my arms. I don't think I could have fit my arms around the shell. It was that big.
No. Like he was so like he looked very regal, he was swimming around. And they say like don't touch them, but I swear like I got pretty close to him and it's like he looked over at me and was like, "Man, what are you doing here? You don't belong here." And I was like, he's like, "Get out of my waters." He said that with English in an English accent. He had an English accent for some reason.
Get out of my
He was
waters.
like, "Get out of my waters. What you doing here?" And I was like, "All right,
That's
I'm
pretty
sorry."
good.
That was pretty good, right?
Aside from music, let's just get off music for a second. Like, if I have any time at all, I'm watching Netflix. I'm watching we're doing the British voice a second ago.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
Well, Shay does a pretty good British voice.
Give a
It's
Bobby
all
Bones
right.
intro.
Yeah, you listen to the Bobby Bones show. Thanks for coming out tonight. We're doing
Sounds like
the
Keith
show.
Urban a little bit. Now you shifted
You see,
to...
I'm not really. I kind of like switch between 3 different accents.
Go ahead.
I don't know which ones they are. I just kind of do them. It's like, hey, how are you guys doing tonight? It's really nice to have you here. This is Bobby. This is Dan.
What
and
accent's
I'm
that?
Shay. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I'm not really sure.
Or the Scott Hendricks.
Yeah, the Scott. Well, Dan and Shay. I don't even know. That's kind of our Scott Hendricks. So no one knows what Scott Hendricks sounds like probably, but that's kind of what he sounds like.
This is an impression
Yeah.
of my cousin Jimmy. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Same thing. Nobody gets
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, who's that? It's like, I don't know. It's the person I'm talking about right now.
You guys, do you watch The Crown? You're talking a British accent. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen The Crown. I see you posting about it. Is it good?
It's educational and
Oh,
it's
we're out.
good. No, you actually learn. That's why when you did the British accent a minute ago, I started. You watch Black Mirror?
See, yeah, and I've been watching The Crown too. I just started it.
Oh yeah, what do you think about it?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm kind of weird. I love history and stuff, and I like anything that's like set in an era that is not ours. You know, I think it's so interesting because they have to get like every little detail. Like if you're in one place, like there's like a million different things that you could see that's from like our era, but they make sure like it's not in there. So
A
it's pretty
period
cool to
piece,
me.
if you will.
A period piece, if you will.
It's
I
the
watched-
most expensive Netflix show they've ever made.
Really?
Yeah, because when you look at it, they have to build all that stuff to look like exactly like Queen Elizabeth
That's true.
and all that. You were watching what?
I just got back into Black Mirror. I watched on the first season, the first episode, the pig
pig?
episode, and I was like, I can't do this.
But that's the one.
It was
though,
so good though.
It's so good, but that's the one people go, "Ooh, I probably shouldn't watch it." But
Yeah.
none of the episodes are the same.
Right.
They don't. Even,
Yeah.
I was talking to Darius last week, and he's like, "Hey, what do I watch?" I said, "Hey, watch Black Mirror, but don't watch it in order. I'll tell you what to
Yeah.
watch." So I sent him like season 2, then season 4.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, he's been in this abyss of watching Black Mirror. I see him tweet, "Thanks to Bobby Bones, I can't watch anything else."
Dude, it's pretty terrifying. Like, that was the worst. I cannot laugh like Darius at all. But you know what? It kind of freaked me out though because for Christmas, my wife and my sisters and my parents got me like they went in and got me a PlayStation VR, and it reminded me like of Black Mirror because it's pretty creepy like how real it is. And at one point the other day I was playing and I was like, I'm no longer in my body. I'm gone and I've gone into a Black Mirror situation, and I don't even know who I am anymore.
Had you been
Like right now I could be wearing the VR and I came in.
Don't get me started on that. I have a whole.
Well,
We might be in a dream.
You're wearing glasses. You're not even. We're a
Simulation?
simulation.
We
dude.
might be in a dream. Yeah, there's that whole thing. I was in Hawaii.
Stick around, Dan and Shay will be here all morning.
can't wait to see what crazy topics.
I was in Hawaii and I went and I was just finishing my book and it was warm down there and
I was
like, hey.
creeping you on Instagram.
Well, that's the thing. He was creeping me hard. Dan sends me a
Yeah.
text and goes, "Hey, dude, are you staying at this hotel?" And I was like, "Yes, that's the exact hotel I'm staying in." And he, can I say you got engaged there? Is that
Yeah,
cool?
absolutely.
He's like, "Hey, that's where I got engaged," and I was just thinking, "Okay, that's cool, but." You remember the fixtures? you remember the windows?
Oh, yeah.
He said exactly.
It was
Are you
such-
staying at this hotel?
yeah.
I was like, I am.
It was such a magical moment in my life. I remember everything about it.
When you proposed to Abby,
Nice.
were you in the
Yeah.
hotel?
No, we were out on the beach.
Okay.
I
See,
dropped the ring in the sand. It was nearly dark times.
you dropped a ring in the sand accidentally.
Accidentally. Yeah. It wasn't like I wrote like big letters in the sand and she walked out of the balcony. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't romantic. Like
You should
that.
have buried me in the sand with just my hand sticking
And
up
you're
with the
just
ring.
teeth
He's
like
like,
holding.
We can marry him.
Yeah.
I
I think the answer may have been a little different if that had been the case.
Should have like I don't know.
That place was great though, right? It's legit.
Yeah, Hawaii's just not for me.
Oh wow.
I'm not a beach guy.
Okay.
I didn't grow up around that.
Yeah.
Like I tried to do the stand-up paddle boarding, and I kept wiping out so hard. I couldn't just stay on the paddleboard. And then I realized part of it too. You're supposed to strap your ankle with that thing to keep the board on you. I was strapping my
are?
wrist. Yeah, well,
Oh,
I know I was
that
doing.
explains a lot of things about the time I tried it.
He had it on his
Yeah.
neck. Shay was wearing a dog collar.
Dude, honestly, like for like a while, I thought
had
that
a leather
this
suit
is gonna
on,
make
it
me
was
sound
awesome.
even dumber. But like when they first came out, like I didn't realize that you were supposed to stand up on them. Like my friend, like she taught it, I guess. And this was like 5 years ago, and I was like, I was laying on it, and I was just kind of like paddling around, and I thought that's just kind of what you did.
Like a bodyboard.
Yeah, like a bodyboard, like which made more sense to me because
Body like a
bodyboards aren't
surfboard.
near enough, big enough to like put your whole body on. Those are,
Again,
So-
we're in the mental abyss here of,
Yeah.
of Shay.
yeah.
Not a
But you
place-
can't
it's not a
really. I
place you
mean,
wanna go.
wiping out on those things is more devastating because you're not. It's not like when you're surfing and it's
There
like
was
a hard crash.
A grandma was going
Yeah.
by on the paddleboard. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody! She's
Like, how you
paddling away,
doing?
and I got on it. Boom!
And you catch like it's like you can't stand up, so it's a slow motion fall, which is way worse than like a real hard fall. You just kind of just like, here I am, and you accept it, you know?
I never accepted it. I
Well.
flailed every time. When you propose, Dan, and you know she's gonna say yes, is it still nerve wracking?
I didn't know she was gonna say yes.
Yes,
Well,
you did. Come on, you guys are
yeah.
already living together.
Yeah, and we were in Hawaii. So
What?
That helps.
Shay's just finding out they were living together.
Let's get out of here.
We're getting out of here, Mom.
Is it still
Thought
nerve wracking
headphones
to
were wireless.
propose if you know that she's gonna say yes?
Yeah, a little bit. Also because I haven't bought clothes in years. Obviously, looking at me, it's a little ratty here. But I was wearing swim trunks, right? We're in Hawaii. We're going out in the morning, and one of the pockets had a hole in it, so I only had the access to one pocket. So we went and got coffee before we went on this morning walk, and I could only use the one side. So we'd be like walking, and I would have to like come around her and walk on the other side. She's like, "What are you doing?" Like it was a pretty strange situation. So there was a lot of pressure. I was kind of on edge.
Did she know it was coming?
No, she didn't. She had I mean, it'd been a few years, and I feel like, you know, she had hyped herself up, and then she was like, "This is never gonna."
You'd
happen.
let her down so many times.
Yeah. I'm still letting her down, man. I'm letting everybody down. That was the case, though. I think she had hyped herself up for it, and then she's like, "It's not gonna happen." All of our friends are super close. Not many secrets, in our circle. So I feel like somebody would have spilled the beans, and I did a pretty good job.
Are you worried that you're gonna mess up the moment? Even if she does say yes, like you want that moment for her to remember to be perfect. Do you have a speech prepared?
No, I did mess up the moment. There was not much moment. You think you know what you're going to say, and then it just way different.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you drop the ring in the sand and you're fumbling for it. And I spent like $3.80 on a coffee, and I lost it into the ocean, that's a lot of money.
It's devastating
tough.
occurrence.
Look at you two. I
Yeah.
feel like we've all kind of grown up together.
Yeah, here we
coming up.
are. You know,
You're
I wonder sometimes, like when we were in Arkansas, like if I ever passed you, like
Ships
walking
in
down the
night.
street, like just imagine it, like I'm walking by and I'm like, that guy's gonna be something someday. And then you looked at me and you're like,
Shay's
that
on a
guy's
different
probably not.
level. Shay's a whole.
You guys don't even get
he's
me
in a
right
different
now.
mind space. Yeah, we just
Ever
don't-
since the turtle, I've changed.
It's like Elon Musk, dude. I just don't
It is.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just a different. Yeah.
You should see his drawings.
I've been drawing lately.
Have you?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but maybe I have though, because I'm wearing a VR right now, so I could be doing anything.
That's
you
true.
know?
We're gonna play Tequila. It's good to see you guys.
It's good to see you too.
It's about